This isn't one novel, but several, intertwined in one city and one time. There are different kinds of love: awkward, late, unexpected, unrequited, and the kind that's usually not spoken about out loud. The film doesn't try to idealize relationships. It shows them as they are, with pauses, omissions, and strange decisions. You watch one story, then a second, a third, and at some point, you catch yourself recognizing yourself in the characters. And that's precisely why the film works every time. Not because of Christmas, but because love always comes at the wrong time.
This is a story about feelings that literally cannot be approached. The film slowly reveals how emotions prove stronger than fear and diagnoses. There are no grand speeches here. Everything rests on glances, short dialogues, and decisions that are too difficult to make. And the further the story goes, the more pressing the question becomes. What is more important, to live safely or to truly live?
A subtle, quiet film about feelings that weren't allowed to be spoken. Two women, the 1950s, glances, pauses, and conversations where silence says more. Carol doesn't rush or explain. It gives the viewer time to feel. There are no abrupt turns, but every decision changes everything. This film is about the moment when you first understand who you want to be with another person, and the price you have to pay for it.
And when it happens, I want you to imagine.
Why not? This is the kind of place.
A film about people who take too long to say the most important things. Friendships that blossom into something more, bad decisions, missed moments, and the feeling that it's not time yet. This is a story about years passing faster than courage. And every time it seems like everything will work out, life intervenes. It's all too familiar, and that's precisely why the film touches you more than you expect.
Coming too, right? What's your news?
Might as well be honest with each other. Just tell me.
Two women, two countries, and a house swap that sets off a chain of changes. A film about rebuilding oneself after disappointment. Here, love comes quietly, through conversation, care, and attention. This is a story about how sometimes you just need to get away to finally hear yourself, and perhaps meet someone who will do it with you.
Just 6,000 miles.
Cars, everything.
I'm sorry. Tell you what, buy me
A film built on one question. What if fate really exists? A chance encounter, strange coincidences, and the feeling that something important is constantly slipping away. The characters walk different paths for years, but thoughts of each other never fade. This is a story about choosing to trust signs or to take matters into your own hands, and about how one decision can change your entire life.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to sell it to a used bookstore.
What happens if I meet somebody before
Love, music, and the price of success. He's already a star. She's just getting started. Their relationship develops alongside their careers, and at some point it becomes clear. The stage changes people faster than feelings can keep up. The film isn't about fame, but about vulnerability, dependence, and the fear of being unwanted. And the louder the applause, the quieter the most important conversations become.
I just want to take another look at you. Greatest moment of my life!
He and she immediately agree to be just friends. Obviously, that was a bad idea. The film is light, conversational, and very realistic. There are no perfect characters, but there is honest dialogue and the feeling of spying on real people. This is a story about how difficult it is to remain friends when everything inside has long since changed, and how easy it is to ruin everything with one good confession.
Hi, thanks for coming by.
Like Queens?
Singapore.
This is a film about people with broken expectations and overly honest feelings. He's recovering from a mental hospital, she's recovering from a difficult marriage, and neither believes in happy endings. Their relationship doesn't begin with romance, but with strange conversations, arguments, and attempts to simply survive in their own heads. The film is very lively, without gloss. Here, love doesn't heal instantly, but it helps you breathe. And at some point, you realize perfect matches aren't necessary if there's someone by your side who accepts you completely, even in the most uncomfortable moments.
I just want us to be friends.
Good morning, Theodore.
Morning.
You have a
This is the story of a man who feels lonely, even among people, and unexpectedly finds closeness where it shouldn't be. He falls in love with a voice, an artificial intelligence that understands, listens, and is always there. The film gradually blurs the line between technology and emotion, forcing us to ask uncomfortable questions. What makes a relationship real? And does love necessarily have to be physical? There's no rush or loud conflicts, but with each conversation, it becomes clear that the feelings are real, even if the form seems strange. And by the end, what remains is not futurism, but a deeply personal thought. Sometimes love teaches us to be honest with ourselves, above all else.
I can feel the fear.
And here's what's interesting. All these films are different, but they all talk about the same thing. Love is almost never perfect. It doesn't happen as planned. It forces you to make mistakes and sometimes make choices that change everything. And if even one of these films resonates with you right now, it means it wasn't a coincidence. Let me know in the comments which film from this list you've watched more than once and why. Let me like it if you need more collections like this. And be sure to save this video, you'll definitely need it someday.